Hi guys, and welcome to the Sunderland vs AFC Wimbledon match preview. So this weekend we are going to be taking on AFC Wimbledon, and I'm also going to be giving you my score prediction for the game and hopefully get 4 correct score predictions out of 5, I believe it would be, in the league anyway. So that's going really well, so we shall see how I get on come the weekend. But like I say, we do take on AFC Wimbledon, and they are going through a bit of a tough start of the season. They still haven't gained their first win yet. They started off the season against Rotherham on the opening day of the season, where they did lose by 2-1. Then they went to Fleetwood, again losing by the same scoreline. They went on to take on Accrington Stanley. They welcomed them and they did draw 1-1, even though Accrington did get themselves a red card with half an hour left. They didn't manage to get themselves a win. And last time out on Tuesday night, they did lose to Ipswich by 2-1 again, and it was a heartbreak for them because they conceded to make it 2-1 in the 94th minute, which is absolutely tragic. And as you can see by the scorelines, they're not getting absolutely battered, which is a shame, and I suppose it's only a matter of time before luck starts going their way. Now, if I remember correctly, last season when we did play them and we just managed to scrape it, particularly at their place, I actually was quite surprised with how good they actually were. I don't think they were technically brilliant, but they absolutely bullied us at their place last season. We just managed to have that little bit of extra quality to get ourselves the 3 points. But all in all, I was very surprised that their season went the way it went last season. They had quite an underwhelming season, and they ended up down towards the bottom for the majority, and I was very impressed with them because they have quite a tall, physical side, and they bullied us for the majority of the game, not even necessarily in a dirty way. They were just far stronger than us physically, so I was surprised that they did end up quite far down the league last season. But as you can see by those score lines, they haven't got off to the best of starts either. Don't get me wrong, that's quite a difficult start in terms of fixtures anyway, and it's not going to get any easier for them coming to the Stadium Light when we're just starting to come into a little bit of form. Our performances haven't been great, but we're winning games at the minute, so it is going to be another difficult task for Wimbledon. But anyway, let's get into my preferred lineup for this game for Sunderland. So we have Big John, who was amazing the other night at Rochdale. Between the sticks, of course, he stays there. As the central defensive partnership, we have Willis and Ozturk, who have formed a really decent partnership there at the moment. Luke O'Nien, who's pretty much solidified his place in the right-back position, even though it isn't his natural position there. On the left-hand side, I've stuck Hume in there because, for the love of God, please just drop McLaughlin. I mean, I do feel sorry for him because the left-hand side isn't his favourite position, but he's been absolutely terrible and he's such a liability and he's a massive, massive weak link for us. And Hume, although he had a rocky start as well to the season, he was playing that wing-back role on the outside of a back three, which of course doesn't suit him necessarily either. So I'd like to see him on the left-hand side of a back four. I think that would only be fair, and I think that would probably solidify our defence for the time being. Now in midfield, I've put Dobson over Power because I just think I want us to try and gain control over the games, and I feel like Dobson would help us do that with that bit of energy, bit of legs. And next to him, Leadbitter, because I think our captain should be starting at home. Although I still wouldn't mind if Power was there. It's literally a flip of a coin, really. But I just think last time out when we played Portsmouth at home, Leadbitter was a massive, massive leader on the pitch. And I feel like that would be a decent little partnership there. But like I say, if Power ends up next to Dobson, I wouldn't mind that either. On the right-hand side, Gooch, who he's had a stop and start season for me, because he'll have one half where I think, oh, he's back, he's absolutely brilliant, and the next half he's just terrible and he can't kick a ball to save his life. But on the left hand side we have McGeady, who wasn't fantastic the other night at Rochdale, even though he did get himself a goal, but he's just one of those players, of course, who can just pop up with a moment of magic at any time throughout the game. On up top I've gone for Charlie White and Chris Maguire, who does drop into that hole and he has that little bit of creativity that can hopefully set up Charlie White, who got himself on the score sheet the other night as well. Will Grigg did come on the other night and he looked a little bit more positive than usual. Usually he's just a little bit anonymous and he doesn't really add anything to the game whatsoever, but he was pressing the back line a little bit, a couple of nice touches here and there. I don't think he was out as sort of like outstanding as a lot of fans made him out to be. I think it's just because he actually did something that people are thinking, oh my God, he's amazing again, when really he just got a couple of passes right and pressed the back line, do you know what I mean? But of course that is an improvement, and it's what we like to see. We want Griggs to have a bit of fire in his belly again, and hopefully he will be on fire himself soon, but unfortunately that isn't the case right now. But yeah, that would be my preferred 11. Of course, let me know in the comments what your preferred 11 would be as well. Now, for my score prediction, the moment you've been waiting for. Like I say, I have had a pretty decent record, and I feel like I'm on this hype train at the minute, and I am going to go for a Sunderland 3-1 win, which is a big ask, but again, especially if McLaughlin is played at left back again, I can see us conceding a goal, but I do think we're going to have enough in the tank. I'm not going to predict the goal scorers for this one because I think I'm just pushing it a bit too far, but I am going to go for a Sunderland 3-1 win. I think it will be a physical battle. I think the first half will be a case of both teams trying to work out each other. It will be a scrappy affair, but I can see us grabbing goals in the second half, and it will finish 3-1. But you let me know again, of course, what you think the score will be, and let me know in the comments down below. But that is it, guys. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sassy Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.